Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is Vlogmas day 13 and I am sitting out here in the cold, a brisk morning. I decided to come out here and do this video because it actually feels good to me. I'm actually enjoying the cold, crisp air. I'm sure eventually it will cut to my bones and I'll have to go inside, but I just thought I would do the video out here today just because I felt like it, to be perfectly honest. But it is a gorgeous morning. The sun is just rising. Let me see if I can quick show you a shot of it. 1 second. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's just cresting the hill. Good morning, sunshine. Isn't that lovely? Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love it. Okay, so today's video is just, I'll be honest, I was kind of running out of ideas and I've had a lot going on. It's been kind of busy and I thought about places I could run out and quick do videos, but I just kind of feeling a little like I'm slowing down, like my energy level isn't quite keeping up the way I'd like it to, and I don't want to run myself ragged right now. Like I don't want to do that, and but I want to keep making these videos. It's like, what can I do where I can just chill and be at home and kind of like praying about it. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like I don't want to like stress out and like. It's been great because at the beginning of the month, I had a lot of the days picked out. Like the first week and a half was easy. I had them all, like I knew what I was going to do. And as it's gone on, I'm coming up with ideas, but they're a little more sparse. I was counting the other day of how many more days of Vlogmas I had to go. I thought I had like a week left. I had like 2.5 weeks. Like, oh my gosh. This is challenging. Like I knew it would be. This isn't a surprise. It's kind of like parenthood. Like you know it's gonna be crazy to be a parent, and you get there and like I knew this is gonna be crazy, but this is crazy, more so than I could have imagined. But it's still fun, and I'm still enjoying it, and I want to keep going. And so I thought it's gonna be a lot of trucks going by. I apologize, but anyway, I was thinking about past Christmases. I was thinking about Christmas ideas, and I'm a very nostalgic person. Like I love just fond memories. I have a lot of great memories from my childhood. I still have some of my childhood toys. I'm eating my hair. Quick sip of coffee, 1 second. Ooh, I almost dropped that. But anyway, I actually still have some toys from my childhood, and I'm pretty sure they're all from Christmas. They could be my birthday, but we're just gonna say the Christmas. I just thought it would be a fun video to do, and also just share some of my Christmas memories from my childhood. Maybe interesting and maybe boring, I don't know, but I thought it might be a fun share time. If you all have like interesting memories from your childhood, like Christmas time, I'd love to hear them, like happy ones. Like I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, oh, I'd love if people would share like their happy Christmas memory. And I was remembering the one Frasier episode. Have you ever seen Frasier? And the one time he gets roped into doing his radio show over the holidays. Roz isn't happy about it because she had plans, and so I think his boy Freddie wasn't gonna make it in, or he's like, whatever, I'll just work. So they're trying to get people to call in with happy stories, and it's always like depressing story after depressing story, and by the end Roz is like crying her head on the desk. It's so depressing. I'm like, let's make sure I'm gonna just say happy memories. I'm sure everyone has, you know, there's good and bad, there's sad and happy in all of our lives, but this time of year it gets a little busy and a little crazy, and I thought if we could share some happy memories, it might be kind of fun, you know. We all could use a pick-me-up, right? So anyway, but I've always been very blessed to have a really good childhood. I thank my parents for that. My mom always made sure we had a really good Christmas. Like I remember we're always playing the Carpenters, John Denver, Andy Williams on her cassette player, because that was, you know, that was back in like 80s and 90s where, you know, cassette players were a thing. Sorry, I got the eyelash in my eye. And then she'd always decorate for Christmas. There's a couple decorations she would always pull out. Like I remember her little wooden nativity scene, and years later she got this moose. It was called Bruce the Moose. I think she got it from like a local grocery store. It was so funny. So he came out every year. I think she had some like Santa Clauses that looked like the really old-fashioned Santa Clauses. So that was fun. And I always remember her making snowball cookies. You can find the recipe all over the internet if you look them up, but she always made them with chocolate chips. I know some people make them with nuts or with nothing. They have to have chocolate chips. They're so good with chocolate chips. So I remember that. I always remember when I was real little, I remember doing like the school, like I'd say pageants or programs or something. I remember that. I remember always getting a Christmas dress. That was always fun. I was always so cold in wintertime though, like having your dress and stockings. That was very, I remember being very cold as a child around the winter, Christmas and wintertime, but it was a lot of fun though. But I remember one year for Christmas, I wanted a pogo stick. That was like more when I was a teenager. And I got this pogo stick. It was mostly black, but it had a green and a pink handle and a green and a pink pedal. If I can find a picture of them online, I will show you that. I had so much fun with that. That was such a great toy to have. Until I hurt my ankle one time. I landed funny on it or my foot slipped. I'm not sure what I did. I could not walk on the ankle for like a month. I don't think it ever got swollen or like black and blue, so I was never taken to the doctor. Like, it was just one of those unfortunate, really bad sprains. But I could not walk on that for a long time. I remember I had these boots. I loved work boots back in the day. They had them in like Ames or Jamesway. I remember having these high top boots I would wear, and I could walk comfortably in those because they would hold my foot together. I probably had like a hairline fracture or something, who knows, but anyway, I'm rambling, I digress. But I'm going to show you some of the toys I have still from my childhood. I have a lot of vintage toys that I bought over the years, but these are ones I actually grew up with, like I actually lived with in the 80s and 90s. So the first one I'm going to show you is this really cute leopard. I've kept this all these years just because he's so cute. Like as a kid, I love looking at him really close up. If I put my nose to his nose, his eyes get really close together, and he just looks so cute. Like I don't know if it's going to show on camera, but look at that face. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. And I don't play with him now. He sits in the drawer of my bedside stand or whatever. Like that's where he is. I really should put him someplace. But look at us, so cute. And I actually think it is, what's the brand? Leopold Machine Washable. I want to say it's Russ, but it is Russ. It is Russ. Let me see the year. I can date myself here. There's no year. There's no year. Okay. Yeah, Russ Berry and Company, Oakland, New Jersey, all new materials, synthetic fibers, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Made in Korea. But I always thought he was so cute. So I'm not sure who gave him to me. My mom probably remembers, so when she watches this, she can let me know. He's so cute. Look at the face. Oh, but as a kid, I remember spending so many times. It's like my mom probably walked into the room when I was a kid with me, like my nose to it. Anyway, but okay. So next item, one of my favorites, is my Care Bear. I still have my Care Bear. At one point in time, she was by a heater or a window, and got this little bit of yellowing on her fur, unfortunately, but that's okay. She still has a little plastic heart on her butt. The wording is almost completely, got a hair on her, completely worn off. She still has a little hair here. But yeah, I had this for years. She's very well loved. But this was from way back in the day. Let's see if this has a year on it. This 1983. So yeah, made in Korea. I just love her. I love the two little hearts. I always thought that was so cool. And then it's funny because something I don't remember getting for Christmas, I remember getting. But this particular doll I do remember getting. And now I have to say I was not into dolls as a child. So I was not into doll babies growing up. My mom will tell you. But this one doll I kind of wanted because she was supposed to blow bubbles. So this is Baby Bubbles. It's funny, as someone who never was into doll babies, I had a few of them, but I actually kept her. Her little feet. She actually had little pink shoes, but I had the hardest time keeping them on her, so only God knows what those are. But her little, I actually had to wash her clothes a while back because she got all dusty, so they went through the washing machine and stuff. This used to have wording on it. You can barely even make it out anymore. Actually, I think it was just pictures. If you go online, if you go on eBay, you probably can find what this is supposed to say. But always thought she was so cute. Like, she has the cutest little face. And her eyes still closed, kind of. Yeah. Oh, just that the one kind of doesn't want to. The hairstyle was always a little weird to me. Like, it's just really chopped. It probably looked better when I first got it. It's been in storage for a while, but I have her under my bed. I definitely want to hold on to her. But I always just thought she had the cutest little face. But she never worked. Like, she was supposed to, like, you pushed her hand. I can't even, plastic is so hard now, I can't even push it. You could hear it inside for the longest while. can hear it a little bit. If you squeeze this hand, she was supposed to blow bubbles. And I think you're supposed to put some kind of bubble solution like in her mouth. I cannot remember. She never worked. She never blew bubbles. I was so disappointed. I think I mainly wanted her for the blowing bubble feature. But yeah, but I do remember getting her. I was so excited. So that was a fun Christmas morning. And I have another item here. Where'd it go? We're at the bottom of the bag. It's really small. Oh, there it is. There it is. I got this years ago. I have no idea who gave this to me. I don't remember getting it. It's supposed to be a little bear. I looked it up a while back on eBay, and they're trying to sell one that was like in perfect condition for like 40 or 50 bucks. I'm going to open this, but I want to do this carefully because the stuff inside might fall out. Yeah, it's it says 85 Sanrio. So it is Sanrio. Back is vintage Sanrio. It still has a little comb. The mirror has seen better days. The mirror has seen better days. But I do like the little comb. That's just... I used to use it sometimes as a kid, because when I was a kid I had bangs. I would kind of do this to my bangs. I had bangs up until college. I finally let those things grow out. Oh my gosh. But anyway, that's some of my memories. I'm trying to think what else. My mom was always so organized. I actually was discussing this with some of the ladies that I know, because we were all sharing our memories, like how our moms would do Christmas and stuff. And my mom would always have, because I had 2 younger brothers, and my mom would have a list of all the presents, like who had what, and there was like numbers on each present. So she'd be like, okay, you order, Holly, open number 2, and then she'd tell my brothers what number to open, or open number 5 now, and she had it all organized. She was so organized. I've never really done that. I've just kind of like, okay, I think these are okay. With 3 kids and everything, like that's like, how do you keep track of all that? I just have the 2 kids, and boy and girl, so it's a little bit easier for me. Like, okay, I kind of remember what that one is, and if I remember wrong, I remember wrong. But anyway, I'm trying to think anything else. I remember going to my grandparents, my dad's parents. I remember going there because I remember my nanny. That's what we used to call my dad's mom. She would always have a ton of tinsel on the tree. That's the only tree I ever remember in my childhood, like having tons of tinsel. And I think that's where I get a lot of my love of mid-century stuff, because my grandparents had like a mid-century ranch, like the brick fireplace, and like the front door had the 3 rectangular windows, but like kind of like one after the other, but they were like kind of going, do you know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean. Anyway, but then she also had the front of the house, they had a bunch of windows. How can I describe it? If you've seen an old rancher, you know what I'm talking about. So I think it was, I'm guessing 12 or 16 windows, like this big, like all in one big thing, and then big white, they're framed by big white pieces of wood. I don't know how to describe that. Jeez Louise. Anyway, I'm really bad at describing things. Anyway, I remember her taking that fake snow stuff and putting on the windows, and there was like little stencils that she would use. I don't remember exactly what, like there might have been ornaments or sleighs or something like that, but I remember that too. Like I loved seeing those little like fake snow scenes on the window. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I had some more ideas earlier this morning, but as I've gotten out here, like my memory shot, and I'm about 13 minutes in. I didn't want to make this video real long, but that's enough sharing from me today. I'm going to go ahead and end this now. But if you have any memories from your childhood that really stick out, like a cool gift or a fun memory, I'd love to hear it. It's fun to share, and different Facebook places. The wind's kicking up. Sorry, we're shaking. On some Facebook pages, I've seen people share different fun memories they have of random things. Like one lady was talking about the kind of cookies they would make, or like, I don't know. It just fills my heart with joy. So if you want to fill my heart with joy, share a fun memory. I would love to hear it, and I'm sure like anyone else in the comments would like to hear it as well. So all right, enough chatter from me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking if you want to. You don't have to, but I do appreciate it when you do. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.